Excellent. Whee! Okay. So we'll give it just a quick 5 minutes for people to show up. We'll watch the sun go up into the sky. Or maybe I'll just wander around the ranch for a bit. I got some new followers in the last stream, so hopefully some people will actually show up. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. You may notice there are some differences here on the ranch. And much like last week, I did some between episode grinding for coins and just, you know, finishing up the way the ranch is going to end up looking. And I could have just not bothered. But the thing is, it takes a long time to grind this stuff up. And it's not like it's not boring, but it's not interesting to watch. It's fun to play. It's not interesting to watch, and that's the problem. So I wanted it to be fun and interesting to watch, so I skipped over that bit. You know, we're mostly today. I will play catch up. I will show you exactly what I have done in the intervening time, because obviously I want you guys to be on the same page I am, and then we shall go off to adventure and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll work it out later on. It won't be that important, but it should be good fun, hopefully. So we'll see if someone shows up. If not, it's not a problem. I mean, I've got 8 followers, which is more than I was expecting to have at this point. I was actually expecting to languish at 0 for like months on end, but it's going well. Okay. So we're about, what are we, about 3 minutes in? Okay, so for those of you who are watching the last episode, either here on Twitch or over on the YouTube archive version, a couple of things I've done differently. Did I have anything in here? Oh, I did. Ooh, heart modules. Actually, I'll buy that. Because why the hell not? Takes it all the way up to max for both my stuff, so that's fine. It only costs 700, so it's not that bad. So, you may notice that we still have the, we got the, what are they? That's the briar hen. You've got the normal hens, and you've got the stony hens here. I added in the 4th area right here for the sake of just for when I get the 4th hen type. Seems pretty good, decent. I built the extra corral here, which will be in use when I get the last meat-eating slime type. We've still got the boom slimes are here and exploding happily. Boom. Big boom. And also every single corral has all of its upgrades, which is why they all look kind of dark, because they have this kind of I forget what it's called actually. What's it called? The solar shield, that's it. Solar shield when in case of coral in dim shade, protecting slime sensitive to light. Interestingly enough, there is only one slime that is actually sensitive to light, but it's a thing. So we still got my hunter slimes and my tabby slimes here. That's all well and good, exactly as it was. As I said, added in all the extra upgrades, so aside from that, we're fine. Over here, we still have our our phosphor slimes and our cubeberry tree. I added an incinerator here. This is going to be useful because there is a type of slime that actually lives in an incinerator. And I was rather pleased about that. We have my quantum slimes here, which always wandering off and disappearing. And, you know, this is the thing. Last week, I cannot remember who it was who said, but last week, I was sort of wondering with one of the people in the chat about whether the phase lemon tree needs fruit pumped into it. Because the last time I played this game, it did. Clearly, since then, they have updated this, and you no longer need to pump other fruit into it. So I'm very, very glad that they made that change, because it was actually kind of annoying. So, yeah. Oh, and all of the things have this scare slime, so nothing will eat anything in there, just in case. As you can see, I've been filling up a lot of the fruit from this place. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. Anyway, we'll head off to the slime science area. Hey, here we go. So, we've got the rock slimes here. The heartbeat's still growing there. Crystal slimes over there. The vegetables here. Now over here, because I had the space, it was a choice between either this storage or it would have been pink slimes. I could have built a corral for pink slimes. Now, I can get pretty much as many plorts as I want by just wandering around the dry reef. So I don't specifically see that as being something that's like massively necessary and fundamental. I decided to go for the storage instead, just to collect up some of the extra runoff. The other reason is because I actually wanted to store, if we go over here, I wanted to store these guys. You may notice I collected up 54 of these. I can't, hang on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, it's that time of year. Hay fever is knocking me sideways. Don't sneeze as much thanks to my hay fever tablets and stuff, but yeah, it's bad. It's been really bad. But yeah, I wanted to collect a whole bunch of these because I need to explode a boom slime. In terms of slime science, I only bought one thing, which I did by accident because I wasn't actually thinking about it. I think it was the pink teleporter that I bought. Because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to need a pink teleporter. Bought it, and I thought, crap, I should have waited till I was on the actual episode to do that. So that was my mistake. Sorry about that. But in terms of the refinery here, I put in as many plorts as I could about all of them. They're more or less all over 100, except pink, because I needed to go out and do that. I forgot to do that, actually. And puddle plorts, because you only get those plorts coming in very, very slowly. So that's a thing. So yeah, aside from, so as you can see, the pink teleporter, I accidentally bought it. That was my mistake. So I need some deep brine. Okay. So we're gonna have to do that at some point, but I'm sure that'll be fine. The reason why I like to have at the very least 2 teleporters, preferably 3. Because I need to put one in the ancient ruins. I need to put one in the glass desert, which is the area we haven't got to yet, and we'll hopefully get to today. And I also I kind of like to put one in the moss blanket area, because the problem with that is the teleport to the... There is no real teleport inside the moss blanket. There's an exit, but there's no to and fro one. So I like to build one in there as well. The Indigo Quarry has one that's like slap bang in the middle. So that's perfectly fine. Well, it's not exactly in the middle, but it's close enough to the middle to not be an issue. So all in all, that should be okay for that one. So I need to build one to the moss blanket, one to the thing. So we've got the pink one. So I can also, if I now buy the blue and the grey, we can then collect up enough stuff to be able to build these, and it's probably going to cost me a heck of a lot. So I need deep brine for that. I need indigonium. Say that right. Indigonium for that. And for that. So, yeah. I'm also going to need hexacombs as well. So, I'm going to have to build some more extractors, I think. And that's going to require... Yeah, I'm going to need more pink plorts. Okay, so my first objective, go out and buy some pink plorts. And then we'll see where we go from there. Because I really do need to get those 3 teleporters up and running so that we can set them up properly and it'll be good and blah, 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 blah. So that'll be nice. Okay. And over here, just to show you the other half of things I was doing today. As you can see, everything's still continuing. I've got a farm here waiting for the next thing to come in. And the next corral for the other thing over there. They're still pumping out mint mangoes, and my honey slimes are over here. Everybody's happy. I'm hanging around too long. So yeah, things have been going well, and as you can see, I have a lot of spare cash. As I said, I was grinding for quite a good chunk of time, and not that it was hard or anything. This is the thing: the grind in this game, it's not boring if you're playing the game. Oh yeah, I also moved these around because I was a little fed up of being like pressed against the wall when using the rad slime. So I moved the rad slimes over to here, And so I just move things around a bit. Cost a bit of money, but money is not really a problem. As I said, it's more of just a case of it's a long-winded process to get. That's the downside. Let's go plop these puddle plorts into the... Actually, no, I'll go out and grab the pink ones and then we'll go get some puddle plorts. It's daytime, so it will be for a bit longer. So, yeah, it's going well. I've got myself pretty much just fully established here. No problems, no issues. It's fine. So let's go get some pink plorts. Hello. Hopefully there will actually be some, but depends on how much food there is. Doesn't look like there's a lot actually. Oh no, there's some over here. That's good. Give me the pink plorts. The only downside with the pink plorts is you can never get two of them. I suppose technically if you combined a slime type with a pink slime to make a Largo, like these guys, and if you fed them their favorite food, you would get two. I think that would work. Wait. Go away now. Yep, don't worry, you're safe. I saved you. You're safe now. Not that I really care, but oh well. So we'll just grab as many pink plorts as we can at the moment, and we should be fine. Take a bit of time, but nothing too serious. Hello. Hello. Pink. Pink. Any more? There we go. Nice. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Unfortunately, the sun is starting to go down, and that means phosphorus slimes are going to be coming out. That's annoying. Because it means one more thing running around eating everything. Just gotta hope for some pink cute plorts. Hopefully we won't need too much. See, this is kind of the downside to doing it this way, is you can't always guarantee that there's gonna be something available to you or not. You know, it's more sort of, just gotta hope for it, really. Come on. Eat some of the chickens, please. Don't make me force feed you guys. No, you bastard. Crap. Well, that one didn't quite work out, did it? Let's see, again, that's the downside to doing it in the wilds, is that something else may eat what you're looking for. Okay, any more? Any more? Guess not. Okay, let's try this area. I mean, I think we've got enough. Because we need 60 in total, and I had like 40 something, so I only really needed something in the teens. But better to be safe than sorry, and might as well just collect up as much as I can. Go away. Wait. Go away. I'll take the tabby plort to stop other things eating them. I have a... Sure, there was a knife. Way out the way, please. Don't eat the other types of plort, please. You only end up getting a little angry and hard. Eat the chickens. Give me your plorts, please. Hey, Any more? Come on, I need like... Oh, hang on. And one. And... Nope. There it is. There it is. Gotcha. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay. So, let's head back. And I think we'll be good to go. We can drop these all off in the slime thing. The science. Might as well just drop everything I've got in the science tank. Because I think that would just be better for me. It really is like a toss-up between whether you want to put your plorts in science or sell them. I did a bit of both, really. I mean, I wasn't going like mad with the science. That's why I sort of stopped around 100. Because you can get a good chunk of... You can get about 30 plorts from a feeding session, depending on... Because in general, the trees and the plants and all that stuff, you get 15 from that. So if you feed them to the slime that's their favorite, that'll give you 30 plorts per go. So that's a pretty decent amount, kind of what I mean when I say if you're not careful, the game will just devolve into busy work. Because, as you can clearly see, there it is. I'm constantly running around just trying to make sure all the slimes are being fed. Easier said than done, of course. Stop sticking the carrots. Now, science. What I really need is I need a drill, build, I need a pump, build, and I need an apiary. Build. Yes. Good. And we set these a-going. Unfortunately, this is going to take quite a while. Advanced drill, install, and install. There's no point, at least not yet, in placing them in other areas of the map. I'm gonna have to work towards that. My main goal for now is just to get those warps up and running. That's what I want. I'm gonna build those 3 warps so I can place them in the map. Then that will give me access to everywhere. Then I can start building the actual ooh, 44, nice. Yeah, then I can start building the refineries and apiaries and the everything else series. I ripped this set. But that's fine. That'll give me a chunk of cash. Yep. Excellent. Strictly speaking, I need 5 quantum plorts, but I've got so many coming in. I mean, I've got a good chunk of phase lemon. I've got a good set of phase lemons in reserve, and I can always pull them out of the drop-off thing. Actually, how much have I got in the refinery for this stuff? Because obviously, you want to try to keep the levels around 100 if you can. Because that'll be like the best thing. You don't have to, but I mean you can pick a number really. Quantum plorts are okay. Phosphor plorts we do with a bit of. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay then. Because eventually it will get to the point where you don't really need any money and all your plorts can just get put straight into just straight into slime science, and you'll end up with a whole bunch of them, and it'll be really good fun for everyone concerned. That's the inevitable goal, but right now we do need more cash, because there are two things we can spend money on. Firstly is buying all of the slime science things, you know, the things you actually need to build in slime science. You have to buy the blueprints first. And the other thing... That money coming raking in. There we go. The other thing that you need to build... Here we go. And sorry, the other thing you need to buy, not build, is the Z7 rewards, which is probably what I'm going to be moving towards as well. Because obviously those are pretty important. Any mint mangoes? Yes. There we go. Those off. It's not hard to start maxing out your you know, your auto feeders. If you set it to the slow rating, you get a decent number of plorts, and I think all in all, just a good amount. You know, it works very well. Back here again. God, we did this one last time we were here. So full. I didn't win this one. Yes, I did. So yeah, that's kind of why I moved it off to the side, because it's just like slightly easier to get to from this angle. But it works well enough. I do love that rubber ducky. See? Just always jumping towards it. They love the rubber duck. Okay. So we'll double check slime science, make sure the numbers are good, and then we'll drop these off to cash. And then I'll show you some of the Z7 rewards. Because we've got to wait for like the drill and the pump and the apiary to finish their thing. It takes a little long. It really is very annoying. Okay, so what we got? Boom plorts we're fine for. Honey plorts we're fine for. Rad plorts we're okay. Still need to drop off the puddle plorts. Puddle plorts always take the longest because you can only ever have 4 puddle slimes in any one area. So they just slow to come in. Fortunately, I don't think they're as needed as the rest of them. Could be wrong about that. There we go. Right. Okay. So first, we'll sleep until morning. Just to pass a bit of time. Then we've got Star Mail. Oh, Casey. Hello. Hi B, do you remember the New Year's Eve party where you do you remember New Year's Eve when we were looking for that party? While we wandered around the city lost, I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew we were close to that coffee shop run by the tyrant. And since it was starting to rain, I thought it'd be really romantic to stumble across the place again. I guess I finally found the courage. But the coffee shop went out of business and it was a taco place now. So we ate tacos in the rain and it was just the best thing. We were on the roof of your old apartment hoping to see the fireworks. I was just going to tell you something then, but that's when you told me about Africa. It sounded like an amazing trip. I was really happy you were doing what you loved. Ooh, trouble in paradise. So, the Z7 Rewards Club. Honestly, I kind of wish they changed the way this works at the moment. It's okay, but it takes a long time. In order to buy everything in the Z Rewards Club, and you have to buy everything if you want some of the best stuff that comes in the later upgrades, costs you 1.5 million new bucks. That's kind of the reason why I left myself with so much money, because this is about a third of what you actually need. It's a little over a third, actually. It's probably closer to 2/5, but it's about 2/5 of what you need to complete the Z7 Rewards Club. You need so much money. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to go through these one at a time and show you all of them. So, as you can see, current rank, level 1. So I just bought myself a weather vane. Let's go and have a look at it. There it is. See? It's a Roostero weather vane. Tells you sort of the rough direction north. Unfortunately, it doesn't move. It's purely cosmetic. I mean, there's no real wind in the game anyway, but you'd think they could add an animation to it where it just slowly drifts back and forth slightly, but unfortunately not. It's a bit... So, anyway, fence upgrade. Purchase. Let's go show you that. And it's pretty much what it does. It adds nice little fences to your ranch. It basically fixes all the little broken, dilapidated fences from before. It makes it all look nice and neat and lovely. I think it fixes them over here as well. Can't remember exactly if it does or not. No, is this a separate one? I think this might be a separate one. Well, we got that. 3.5. Okay. But as you can see in the top corner, it also lists your Z7 reward tier. So that's fine. So what we got next? Z7 rewards. Path upgrade. Purchase. And as this you can imagine, it upgrades all your nice looking paths. So now we've gone away from those horrible rocky things, and now we have... Ooh, hello. And now we have these lovely little paths. Aren't they so spiffy? I actually quite like the look of them. I think they're... it's very good, because it makes your place feel a lot more, like, official. Because when you get here, it's very sort of dilapidated. It's very kind of... it's a bit horrible. But now... it's looking nice, and I did just notice there's an awful lot of chickens kicking around here. Give us a minute. There's a lot of roosteros. Where do you guys come from? Okay. An old roostero. We only appear to have one in here. It's an old roostero, so we drop one roostero. So we'll deal with the old ones in a minute. How much more of these do I need to put in storage? I'm very much going to put the roosteros into storage. Two reasons. Firstly, roosteros are kind of rare, and if you're not careful, you will be left wanting for roosteros. So I'm going to drop all of those off. How many we got of those? 4. So we got 54. Should be enough of that. So we'll drop one of those because I don't have too many. Actually, no. We'll just keep that one because I don't have that many. But we'll drop there. That'll do it. Also notice that you finished again. I kind of wish there was like an auto collector on the vegetables, but there isn't. So you have to collect those up manually and drop them off. So yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get those next, I think. So time to feed the animals. Who likes what? I could never remember this. So tabby slime, you like the stony hens. Okay. So you like the hens. And you like the briar hens, which I'm fairly certain I had so many of at one point because I was really going for the briar hens. Yep. I was mostly collecting them up because we got a Gordo to feed at one point, and it's a Boon Gordo, so I was collecting the Boon Gordo's favorite food. Okay. I will give you to the hen to you guys because you don't get as much food. Nice. in the slime thing. Slime science, the apiary and everything should have finished by now. Fingers crossed. What we got? Tabby plorts are okay. Oh, and they're both fine. Yay. Oh, bugger it. We've only got a few. Because these need to get fed again. I swear it never ends, guys. It really doesn't. Oh, look, they're done. Nice. Oh. Wait, it's a plot. Okay, we've got some decent stuff there. I approve. Nice. Bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Sweet. Okay, so can we build any of the warps yet? No, because we need deep brine. Deep brine in Decodium. Where do we get that? I may double check on the wiki to see if there's a specific place that you need to put those in. I'm not sure. Or if we need to get the higher level extractors. We may have to start wandering around manually first. We'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. Just double check there's no fruit waiting for me. Or that none of my quantum slimes have buggered off. Nope, they're still there, but we have food. There it goes. Okay. Nice. Unfortunately, as you can see by the glowy stuff around them, I'm pretty sure they're constantly on the edge of teleporting, which is weird because they should be perfectly happy right now. They're just never happy. They're never satisfied. Quantum slimes are annoying. They are so irritating. Pull in all the ports. Fly low. Okay. So that's that. So yeah, as you can see, this ranch is going to start to look pretty nice. The earlier upgrades mostly focus on like making your ranch look better, upgrading how everything looks. Which is perfectly fine. What's up next? Porch upgrade. Purchase. As you can see, yep, it's literally what it says. It's a porch. Just upgrades everything, makes it look nice. It's so pretty. My ranch is going to look so nice by the end of this. Okay, so now we get some colors. And what this means... Ooh, Star Mail. Hello. Chroma packs now available. Z7 Corporation would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Skylark 1. With this rank, you now have access to the new avenue of creative self-expression, Chroma Packs. Chroma Packs allow you to apply new color schemes to your ranch, house, vac pack, and ranch tech, allowing you to stand out from all the other ranchers on the far, far range. And while we realize that most slime ranchers never even see each other, see another rancher given geographic separation between rancher properties, we have a feeling that they know. Oh yes, they know. Please also note that by the time you've read this message, Z Corporation will have already installed a Chroma Pack terminal just outside your house. The C7 Corporation, 7Z Corporation, covertly installing machines outside your home quickly and reliably. That's not as friendly as it sounds. But yeah, somewhere around here. There it is. Basically, you can change the color of things. So this is your classic. You got orange, black, and a kind of greyish colour. Then you can have milkshake, which looks like this, which is pretty neat. And you can have cobalt. Kind of like cobalt. Cobalt, I think, is a good color. You can also do the same things for your tech, so it changes the color of, like these, this stuff, like all the technology and stuff, and the corral edges and things like that. So it changes the color of that. So you can mix and match the color schemes as you wish. Oh, that's the wrong one. Not that. So you can have, say, that for instance. It changes the color of that stuff. And of course, your backpack. I think for now we'll go cobalt on everything. There is one in particular that I like, and I don't think I've unlocked that color yet. So there we go, that's that. Alright, next up we have the arch upgrade. What does that do? Well, it gives you an entrance arch. Just to make it sort of official, this is where I live. It gives you a gate, which again, you can't do anything with. So much of this stuff is like purely aesthetic, and that's fine. You kind of wish that some parts of it could move though. Alright, next up, a couple more chroma packs. And then the slime toy shop. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, in terms of like spending stuff, so we got this one. Ooh, firecracker. Looks decent enough. And then we got the grape shot. It's pretty nice. I think I like the bluish color at the moment, so we'll stick with cobalt. I think the blue complements quite well. So, next up we have the slime toy shop. This is a good thing to buy. Oops, star mail. What's now? Yes. Slime enrichment devices now on sale. The 7Z Corporation, and I got it right that time, would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Rolling Beetle 1. With this rank, you now have access to a revolutionary new technology for slime enrichment and preoccupation from activities that would otherwise hinder ranching. We call this new technology Slime Toys. Slime Toys can now be purchased from the shop we have just installed on your ranch. Please excuse the excessive pause in the last sentence, but our technician drones have needed a little extra time for installation, and we do not wish for our claim to be inaccurate. I'm pretty certain they made that joke before, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, down here, we can buy slime toys. Now, you may remember, out in the wild, you can actually find slime toys. We don't have pink slimes, but we do have rock slimes. So, we can then suck it up and take it over to the rocks. And there is literally one of these for every slime type, including the ones we don't have yet. I think they added ones for the lazy ones. So this is for rock slime. Basically, it's another thing that increases their happiness. Whee! There you go. Enjoy your rock. They just literally just swarm over the damn thing. It's like, rock! And they're all into it. Like a mosh pit or something. Okay. The ball of yarn for tabby slimes. They love their yarn. And we'll drop you off in here. Enjoy your yarn, guys. Enjoy it. See, look, they're all happy. Okay, got a nightlight. Reduces the agitation of nearby slime, especially phosphor slimes. Yoink. Here, have a nightlight. I think I just smashed his face in with it. Oops. Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay. We got a power cell, red slimes. Because, yeah, of course. I suppose it didn't just give you a piece of blinking uranium. go. Enjoy it. I guess they're happy enough to do this. What we got? As you can see, they've already got one. So I don't need to buy another bubble duck. The thing is, you might argue, well, why don't we just fill the whole thing with toys? Because the toys have a kind of area of effect. And it doesn't boost. Like, you know, if you put two items far enough apart, a slime could move between them. And it would maintain its sort of status. But if you put two in there, it doesn't have an increased effect. So, yeah. One of those things. What we got next? We got a Paracel. We got the Bomb Ball. That's for boom slimes. They like it. And the Buzzy Bee for honey slimes. I guess we haven't unlocked the advanced ones yet. I think that's another upgrade in the Z7 Rewards Club. Don't worry, we'll get there. There you go, guys. Play with your toys and have fun. So it's pretty much one toy per corral. Tends to keep things happy. And as you can see, tends to force things into a certain area. They like to crowd that stuff. How are my drills and everything getting on? They finished the second round yet? Or not? Where are we at? Nope, still got 5 minutes. Okay. That's fine. What's next on the Z7 rewards list? Meridian, more packs. Advanced slime toys. There we go. So actually, we'll quickly check out the chroma packs. Robo Rancher. It's kind of silvery looking thing. Actually, seems it's nighttime. Yeah, just to get a better look. Oh, hey, look, new email. So a couple of things you need to do. Firstly, check on food. Because during that night, all the food will have popped. Might take a while for all this stuff, unfortunately. Really need to get the advanced ones, which just increases the chances of. No, still not there yet. It just increases the chances of getting the really good stuff, which you kind of want. Okay. Just take a moment to tend to our ranch. That's the problem. Taking a night to sleep can be kind of dangerous because you'll end up losing the entire day's worth of food if you're not careful. And it's not very good. So you definitely don't want to. Some of the Z7 rewards are like really useful. I know it seems like, oh, these aren't that expensive. They're only a couple of hundred. Yeah. The problem is the price goes up exponentially. So, you know, the longer, the higher the level you're at, the more it costs. That's not a good combination. I've often thought that they should replace the current just, you know, bog standard level stuff with, like a kind of tree system, so that you know, you can actively pick and choose which ones you want, but like certain levels of the tree only unlock after you bought X number of. Oh, you bastard! Should only unlock after you bought X number of things in that level. So, you know, there'll be like level 1, level 2, level 3, and you get more and more increased stuff, which is kind of kind of similar, I should say, to the current system. But it does add at least this feeling of player choice, even if it's just the illusion of player choice. So it was just, you know, the sort of thought that I had for that. So it's not that important, really. And I heard the sound of quantum slimes escaping. Why are you unhappy in there? Like, seriously? I don't know. I don't know why they get unhappy and decide to just teleport everywhere. Actually very annoying. Yeah, they really knocked that around. Poor toy. So yeah, this is the sort of what was the name of it? It was something robot. Yeah, Robo Ranger. It's a bit too grey and dull, and then you got this one, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it's alright. But again, I think I like the blue one. It might have actually been this one that was the one I ended up liking. I don't think it was. Was it Firecracker? No, it wasn't that. It'll show up eventually. I'll recognize it when I see it. It's just a case of recognizing it. I'm sure I'll spot it when I get there. Oh, that's too many. Good. I need to get rid of the elder one, so you can go in there for now. Oh god, you are really pumping out the rooster, aren't you? I'm not complaining. I think that's great. But we need to save up some more roosters, because I am pretty darn sure there is a hunter slime Gordo kicking around somewhere. So I'm going to need to collect up the roosteros and feed them to him. So we only ended up with one stony hen. It's really annoying. Bonk. Okay. No, they won't be done yet. Okay. Lots of briar hands to see explode you dudes. Hello. How are you doing? Whoa, do you like your bomb? Hope so. 400 new bucks. I mean, fortunately the toys aren't that expensive. You know, 400 new bucks when I'm raking in the amount of cash I currently have. It's nothing, it really is. Okay. Shut off. Mostly just to recoup the costs I'm spending on all these bloody Z7 rewards. It's gonna take a long time. Because like, I think the last like 4 Z7 rewards all cost 150,000 new bucks each. That's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. It's almost in a ridiculously obscene amount, frankly, but we'll survive. Pull up in there. And have your food. I got a lot of red bullets apparently. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we already bought the advanced toys, so we can get around using those, which will be good. We can drop all of these off in here. Nice. Okay, excellent. Very good, very good, very good. Right, so slime toys, advanced slime toys. There you go. You see, here's the more advanced stuff. Crystal balls for crystal slimes. Of course, I suppose that makes a certain kind of sense. I guess. It's crystal and crystal, so I suppose they get on with it. Going. That'll make them happy. I'm really just edging my way towards the one for the quantum slimes because I'm hoping it'll stop them fucking off. I'm not going to hold my breath on that one, of course, but... okay, so we got the crystal ball, the stuffed chicken for hunter slime. That's slightly terrifying, but okay. Hunters! They like it. Good, right. Yeah, the puzzle cube, here we go. One for the quantum slimes. Oh yeah. Hopefully they'll like it and not want to bugger off. You can always hope. But it might well be a vain hope. Here, have something you might like. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yay, lukewarm tea. Lovely. Just what I always wanted. I'm not one of those sadists that drinks cold tea. I can't... I mean, I can drink it if it's like room temperature, but when it starts going like really cold... horrible stuff. I mean, I need to put a bunch of milk and sugar into my tea anyway. Let's put the disco ball for mosaic slimes, which... we don't have yet. That's for dervish slimes. That's for fire slimes. That's for tangle slimes. What's this one for? Irritation of nearby slimes, especially saber slimes. Can we bring saber slimes back here? I didn't think we could. Still, we might as well buy these for future reference. Now, where are the mosaic slimes? They're going over here. I'm going to put them down here with the rad slimes because these would be dangerous. That'll go in there, and then when they show up, it'll make them nice and happy. I will actually be going over there at some point soon. I know I want to go through as much of the Z rewards as possible. I was hoping for a to be able to get a teleporter, but I don't think that's going to happen. So the disco ball, the gyro top. It spins. See, look, they can add animation to this stuff. We're going to go in there. I didn't know you could get one for the fire slimes, actually, so that's nice. Don't need too many fire slimes, fortunately. So just charcoal brick. Fire slimes have a tendency to jump out of their little plot, which is unfortunate, but because this doesn't really get any upgrades. It's literally just the incinerator, the ash trough. That's the only... Oi! Get in there. Honestly, what are you doing? Where have you gone? Do you mind? Honestly, guys. I go out of my way to feed you with as much stuff as possible, and you keep buggering off. What am I going to do with you? the effort I put into your place. Five? What? What happened to that? I'd say, did someone eat them? But then there'd be plorts all over the floor. That's weird. That's actually really weird. I've never seen that before. Must maybe have been a glitch or something. It happens. Let's keep my money levels up while I can. Well, you like that? Mm-hmm. It's a slime toy, stuffed chicken with hunter slimes. Maybe they don't like it. Yeah, stuffed chicken. See, hunter slimes. That's for tangle slimes. We're gonna go right over there. And the last one, I don't need. So yay, there's all your slime toys. Apparently we got a new email. From who? Casey, thanks B, I never knew you felt that way. I picture you on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions in the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket, and there's a picture of me inside. And then your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Well, for what it's worth, I missed you too when I was in LA. Ugh, that bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. Yeah, sounds about right. Right, so let's buy the next set. I think the market link, I don't think it's... No, I think it's a slime science item. I think. Memory serves. I think we'll just double check that. Oh, are they done? Cool, they're done. Market link, market link, market link. No? Or maybe it's already unlocked. Ah, yeah, look, market link. There you go. Compact plot market that allows you to make quick sales. Consult the main plot market for price data. Basically, it means you can create a link to the plot market wherever you want. So you can literally create one like halfway across the map and you can still get all the necessary information. Damn it! Didn't give me anything useful. Well, that was a waste of fucking time. It didn't give me anything I needed for the warp tech. I know that this stuff is rare and you need like the level 3 stuff to really guarantee you're going to get it. But I was really hoping for something. I guess something was too much to hope for. I should have expected nothing. Again, bunch missing. What's up with that? That's weird. Unless maybe they all dissolved or something. That's possible as well, I suppose. Weird. Weird. What else did I get? Was there anything else? Don't think so. What's next on the list? The grotto upgrade. Ah, yes. Now, here's the thing. Let me just show you what the grotto looks like before, and then I'll show you what the grotto looks like after. So, this is it now. It's kind of a large open space. You know, sort of giant hole into the floor underneath that has been covered over. It looks pretty decent. But we can upgrade it. And you know what that means. Well, actually, no, you probably don't. But you're about to find out. So, purchase. And I'll buy that as well because it's just... Okay, let's go and have a look, shall we? Some more colours for the ranch and stuff. See? Crystals from the ceiling. Mushrooms on the floor. Doesn't it look so much nicer? Not really. It's alright. It looks more grotto-y, I guess. Still got the hole in the floor though. It just looks a bit more natural. You got the vines here. It's a bit more coloured, you know. A bit more colourful. Especially with the nice... the crystal stalactites are nice. And oh yeah, it has an entrance. That's the other thing it had. It's an entrance. Like a proper entrance. That's fine. So, next up we have Slime Trophy Level 1. Expensive for what it is. So we'll purchase that. And then we have an overgrowth upgrade. Again, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the slime thing. Look. Level 1. Doesn't it look nice? There are 4 levels to that. And the last one, the last level of the 7Z reward thing is the 4th level of that trophy. So, again, this is what the wild currently looks like. Apparently I've been out of the loop for a while. So much so I actually lost one. Didn't think I'd been missing for that long. Hi guys. Well, I know I've been busy with the 7 rewards club, but this is ridiculous. Well, they like their bee. So that's good, at least. Okay, what we got? How are you guys doing? You have to be... Whoop. You do have to be careful with puddle plorts, as they will dissolve if they end up on the floor for too long. In water they'll last forever, I think. But yeah, on just the solid ground they dissolve. And that's not good. Whoop, that's wrong. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We'll end up with a good chunk of cash after all this. Hopefully not too much. Well, technically you can never have too much cash, but that's neither here nor there. Here we go. Again, just playing catch up with all the money we're losing on this 7 reward. Right. Did we end up with the one I really like yet? Was it this one? I don't think it was that one. Is it this one? Hang on, let's stick the house to normal and change the vac, because I can check that more easily. Might it be a Vanguard? No, it wasn't that one. It might actually have been Cobalt. Maybe it really was, and I'm an idiot and I can't remember what it was. Anyway, so you've seen what the overgrowth looks like now. Like those as well. And then slime trophy level 2. And we'll pause it for now. And see, look, now we have 2 slimes. Yay! God, see, it costs so much money, doesn't it? Just so much. So look, we have an entrance. And look, not just grass, but flowers now. We have a proper platform up here. The edge has been squared off for some reason. Bigger trees. It doesn't like change anything in terms of its like actual practicality. But look, you can see all these sort of firefly things flying around up there. It's nice. It's pretty. It's very pretty. But it works well. It's like I said, it's purely cosmetic. It doesn't change anything in the gameplay. It's purely cosmetic. In fact, most of what you get in the 7Z is purely cosmetic. You do get a few nice little upgrades, and you get the slime toys, but most of this, like 90% of the 7Z Reward Club is just cosmetic stuff. Ultra Dash Boots. Purchase. Thank you. Tank Boost Ultra. Master Gordo Snare Blueprint. Purchase. Don't know if I got enough for the rest of these. Let's see how we... Because we can just buy... Can we buy them outright? Or do we have to... Or are they automatically bought? Are they automatically bought? Oh, they're automatically bought. Even better. I thought you had to buy them. I think actually originally you did. They probably changed that as well. So that's fine. If you don't have to buy them, they're fine. So Heart Module Ultra. Yay. The Lab Upgrade. And the Golden Sure Shot. Purchase them. Titan Drill Blueprint. That's the level 4 drill I was talking to you about. Unfortunately, we've run out of money. There are at least 10 more levels of that to go, and we've run out of money. I mean, we haven't run out of money, but we've run out of space for money. So let's go look at the lab. Now that it's been upgraded. Again, you get the nice little entrance cover. And now it looks all nice. Well, it looked kind of okay before. It looked a bit dilapidated. Now, I don't know specifically if people complained or if the whole point of why it looked dilapidated in the first place was so they could then add in the upgrades later on. I don't know which way around it went. But either way, it looks fine. As you can see, we can now hold a heck of a lot more stuff. 100. 50 used to be the max until they added the 70 Reward Club, where they added in the Super Duper Tank Booster, and now we can carry 100. That's a lot better. You can still only carry a max of 4 things at any one time. That's annoying, but in terms of everything else, you can carry a lot more, and it's a lot better. I'm getting to the point where I want to start. Did you just warp out? I thought I heard the sound of a slime looking. Oh my god! What is it with you guys? They've literally got everything they could ever want. They should be happy, but they're not. I don't know what I'm not doing for them. Quantum slimes are just annoying. They are so annoying. Pretty sure I just heard the sound of another one walking. God damn it, you son of a bitch. Come back and deal with you in a minute. Honestly. Nice. How many do I actually need? I think it was 150,000, wasn't it? Is it for the next one? Yeah, 150,000. Yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get to that one. Again, that's probably something I'll do after the fact. So, we'll see. Because I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking I kind of want to continue the level now. You know, I want to go to the places where I said I was going to go. I want to collect the stuff I said I was going to collect. So we'll see what happens. Oh, Rooster Rose. Whoa. They really fire those eggs out, don't they? She's like, eggs! I feel sorry for them. Until you don't. Right, okay, so we'll do one more quick check around the farm. And then we will head off. And whatever gets left will just have to be left. And it'll just have to work. You know, there's nothing else I can do about that. I can't spend forever hoping to get the things I need to get. I just have to go sometimes. Because it's going to take me at least 2 trips to grab everything I need from the glass desert. It's definitely going to take me 2 trips. Because it's going to take 1 trip for the slimes, of which there are 4, and another trip for all the food, of which there is 3. And that's not even counting going around popping all the Gordos, exploring and getting everything I need to get. So yeah, it's going to take a few trips to the last desert. Hopefully I'll be able to get to the point. I mean, I don't specifically know how far I'm going to take the game in this live stream. Probably something like... I'll definitely take you up to what is the end, quotes, of the glass desert. And presumably we'll be able to see the credits roll at that point. Then I'll probably keep the main game just for myself, just to play on the side, you know, finish up the slime science and all that stuff and the Z7 rewards. Whether or not I'll show that to you or not, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens on that front. Right. Okay. So we'll see where it goes. I will show you the DLC stuff, because I haven't seen the DLC stuff myself. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I know about it, and I know I've unlocked it, but I haven't actually been there. I haven't played it. So that would be a completely new experience, which I would probably save for its own separate live stream. Oi! Get your butt in there, will you? Did one of you guys get out again? I don't know what I'm not doing to make these guys happy. They are so goddamn finicky. They should be perfectly happy. But they're not. Alright, now. I need 5 quantum quartz. That I know. Now, I've got a choice to make, because I know where there is a boom slime, and I know that I have enough chickens to pop it, to make it go boom, basically. I know all about that. It's perfectly great. It's fine. It's wonderful. Here's the thing. If I take the chickens I've got with me, I don't specifically know how many it's going to take to make that slime go boom. So I may end up with a slot in my inventory full of chickens that I don't really want to use. If that ends up being the case, then it could well be that I won't be able to get back using the warp in that area because I won't be able to pop the Gordo over there. Because I'm pretty sure there's a Gordo guarding the exit warp out of the glass desert. I can't remember what kind of Gordo it is as well, which doesn't help. Because if I remembered that, then I'd be able to like preempt for it, but I honestly don't remember what kind it is. I want to say it's a Tangle slime, but it might not be. Oh, that tea's getting cold. Oh. I'll tell you what, we'll take the chickens and we'll take the risk. I'll take 30. This is the thing. I don't know how many's going to be enough. That's the danger right there. That's what I really don't know. And that's the annoying thing. So let's do this. I'm tempted to just take 30. I'll take 40. And that should be more than enough. I'd be genuinely surprised if it needed anything more than this, because the briar hens count for double. And that would mean if it needed that, it would need 100, and I would have to bring 50 of these hens with me. Okay, so hang on. Where's the quickest way to get to that? I need to go this way. I was literally running the map through my head. If you actually check the map, there's two ways to get into the ancient ruins, because I need to go up to here. So the trick is we've got one warp here. Oh no, here. And that takes me to there, right? Or I've got a warp here, which takes me to here. So it's a question of, well, which is quicker, going along here and there, or going along here and there. To be honest, it's about a 50-50 split, and that's kind of why I wanted a warp. Because I wanted a warp that I could put in the glass desert to get to and from it. But I don't have enough stuff for that yet, which is annoying. But we'll get there. We will get there. Like I said, that's probably something I'll do in my spare time. Because it takes a long frigging time. Because of the way the pumps and the apiaries and all that stuff work, it's purely just a matter of being patient. You just got to be so patient. You just got to wait for it to do what it wants to do, and that's it. Whee! Hi guys, I'm off. I'm off over here. Okay. Still remember when they added this place, it was like so amazing. It was like, oh my god, it's like an actual puzzle, it's a mystery. I want to solve it. It's like totally how the human brain works. If presented with a mystery, it'll solve it. Dear God, it'll solve it. Very careful. Don't end up in the water, because that would be extremely bad. Also got to actually remember where the boom slime is. I know you're kicking around here somewhere, pal. There you are. But I can't get to you because that's your back. That's your ass. I need to get to your front. See if we can hop over the wall here. Wait for my... There it goes. Stamina to regen. Hi! Hungry? That should be worth 20. Boom. Well, very well. And see, look, I got a key out of the map. Boom. Go boom. Actually, that's another thing I should do. I should go hunting the treasure spheres. I'd have to look on the internet for the list of those, because there's no way in hell I can remember where all the treasure spheres are. But that's something else I can do. Again, I don't specifically know if I'd want to do that on the stream, or if I'd do that like between streams. I mean, if I was going to do it at all on stream, I would actually do it on the stream, because it's like, that's the kind of thing I should do on the stream. I need to press the button. Where is the button? Where is the button? Where is the button? There's one. It would be the kind of thing I would want to do on the stream. So it would just be a question of, well, you know, I'd need to get like the list up, and I'd need to do all that sort of stuff. I'd really need to, like, I don't know, maybe I'd boot up my Wii U and pull up the list on that, so I wouldn't have to need to, like, because my second window is currently full of, like, I've got the chat, I've got the list of people, I've got my emails open in case, like, someone follows to me, I've got the Twitch dashboard open, and I've got OBS open on the side, all just in case something happens. So, yeah. I'm the kind of person that over-prepares for everything. That's just who I am. In case you can work that out. As you can see, there is a teleporter back, but it's one way, so you don't want to take it unless you have to. Anyway, let's go. We've got the... Oh, fuck. I didn't bring the goddamn quantum plorts with me. I was so busy thinking about the goddamn chickens. Oh, maybe I can find a few knocking around here. Shit. I only need 5. It's my own fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was faffing about, too busy thinking about other things. I'll pick up 5. Take you to a place where there's food. Fruit, specifically. We'll see if I can indeed... I can't believe I forgot that. I was so focused on the goddamn chicken. Can I read you? Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Whoops. No, you don't. No, come back. I didn't mean to do that. I'm wondering if... Any at all? Where are all the bloody plorts? Plenty of slimes. Where are the plorts? Wait, what's that? I hear you, but I don't see you. I think it was above me. That's annoying. Okay. I have a backup plan. Then. Thank you. Oh, another email from Casey. That's nice. Close enough. Come on, one of you guys eat them. Out of the way, will you? Oh, I don't know. For goodness sake. Are you guys not hungry at all or something? I guess not. That's actually really annoying. We've got 3. Gotcha. Nice. Woo! Success! There you go. Have that and bleeding lump it, will you? I cannot believe I forgot that. I'm such an idiot. This is my problem. I'm so busy focusing on one thing, I will often forget pretty much everything else. Wait for my stamina to regen. My energy, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay. Email from Casey, I'm afraid we'll have to wait until later. We'll see how we do. So, did I read this? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's a teleporter. The glass desert. Under a blistering sun, prismatic giants evoke beauty and peril. Welcome to the other side of the far, far range. We are so far away from where we were before. This place actually has its own separate map area. That's scary enough in and of itself. Hey! New teleporters available. That's nice. Just checking. I know there are some things kicking around here if you know where to look, but I can't specifically remember. I'm trying to remember where the map thing is as well, because obviously that'll come in handy. Giant towering glass structures. And a lot of sand. A lot of sand. Cacti with glowing eyes. The weird thing is, the glass desert, when you first show up, it really does look dead. It looks like there's nothing here. But in actuality, there is plenty here. You just have to know how to bring it to life. And there is a lot of life here. Like I said, you just have to know how to do that. Almost like it's waiting for something. Hello. Dervish slime. Yes, please. It's a plant. What does it need? We'll get to that in time. Yeah, that's what the dervish slimes do. They kick up bleeding tornadoes. Hello. More dervish slimes. That'll do nicely, thank you. Like I said, the place seems kind of dead, and we have to, like, forcibly bring it to life. Hello. I hear the sound of something. Oh, no, that's just rock slimes. That's fine. Got plenty of those things. Hobson, hello. What you got to say? The glass desert is a fascinating place, but you need to be on guard. At any moment, a dangerous solar anomaly can occur, which will cause all heck to break loose for a spell. You'll know it when you see it. When you do, head for cover or risk burning your tuchus. Yes, because God forbid you use the word hell and ass. Oh, excuse me. I felt that building up for the last 5 minutes. Hello! Painted hens, there's another thing I came looking for. Now, let me think. I need to remember how to bring this place to life. And I can't, because I've only really played through the glass desert once. Hello. the dervish slime. Wake up. I think, what kind of plots do they need? Is it pillar plots? Or is it any plot? Can't even remember now. You just have to know where to look. Hey, look. It was the tangle slime, I was right. That means I can feed you my briar hens, and you'll at least start getting them. Oh, hang on. We're going to need as many non-painted hens as possible to feed to this thing. It likes painted hens. That's its favorite food. But obviously we need some painted hens to go back with us. So we'll work on it, but slowly. If we can, and if we're lucky, we'll get those. We'll get him to pop, because that'll give us our shortcut back home. And while getting back here is going to take the long time, we can at least sort of start working on something else. Whoa! Ah, yes. The red glowing of the dangerous elements of this place. It gets very dangerous. As you can see, everything sort of glows red. And if you're out in the open, things go bad. You'll see in a minute. Oi. You don't want it or something? Eat. There it is. Hello. Giant pillars of fire that spit out giant rocks that also hurt you. It's very bleeding dangerous. That's why he says, like, you know, find cover immediately. You know, for your own sake. The desert is a harsh place for sure, but there are little pockets like this where life is waiting to flow back into the soil, reach towards the clouds. Of course, it might happen a little faster if you give it a helping hand. Use that noggin, Beatrix. Yep. You get these special little fountains, but you have to find a way to activate them. That's the trick. And that's the hard part, actually. Sort of. Like I said, if you've been paying any attention lately, it's not that hard to work out. You just have to think about it. Okay. So as you can see, you need a slime key to get through there. We'll go through there shortly. I want to focus on just this sort of starting area for now. We'll move into the other bits in a bit. Well, hey, there you are. Oh, I've got a rooster up space. Fire slimes. Very nice. It's gonna take a while. Let's go get that rooster as well. What's that? Oh, dervish slime. Hello. There's about 10 of you, I think. 10's more or less the number I like to keep at slimes. I'll probably end up reducing some of the other slime numbers I've got knocking around. Hello. Any more chickens grown up yet? Nope, still all little babbies. That's going to be my main focus for now, is just making this guy explode, getting the shortcut back home, and collecting up enough of the stuff that I am collecting to justify a trip back. See, one of the painted hen. I want 2 painted hens, bare minimum. In fact, I think 2 painted hens should be enough in and of itself. It's usually enough to give you that thing, so I think we can probably do 1 painted hen. That counts for 2. I think we got them at about 10 at the moment. probably going to take about 50, unfortunately. It's going to take a while, but it's not as if we've got anything else to do, is it? We'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Okay. Now. Now. Ow. Any more? Nope. Well, that's another 4 hens. It's a good start. So we'll keep going. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It'll take, like I said, this is going to take a while. If I'd have... I kind of wish I hadn't forgotten the 5 quantum plorts. Because then I could have... Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Hello. And there's my goal. Right at the end. Painted hen, nice. Oh, hello, dervish. It's a whirling dervish. That's the joke, I think. Nice. More chickens. Are you guys grown up yet? Oh, yes. One of you has. Oh, 2, 3, 4. Just going pop, 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 pop. They literally just grow up. It's quite a growth spurt these things tend to have. I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you? Ah, hello. Glass Desert always feels kind of mysterious. Even though I'm kind of used to the place now, especially when I first showed up here. I mean, anytime they added any new area, it felt a bit mysterious. But the ancient ruins and the Glass Desert, I think especially, feel very kind of... Ooh, you know, what is this place? You know, they've got that edge of mystery to them that I really like. It really adds to the sense of adventure and exploration. You know, you are a lone adventurer against the wild. It is kind of a shame this game doesn't have multiplayer, because I would have loved to have played this game with Zero. I think he'd get a real kick out of this game. I don't specifically know if he's a big fan of the farming simulator type games, but I think he likes them enough. I think I've seen him play Stardew Valley. I think. Don't quote me on it. Of course, he's not around because he was up all night playing South Park: The Stick of Truth. He does this thing where he's like listed all of his games and then he wrote them all down, put them up in a hat, and pulls one out. Mostly just to reduce his game list. Frankly, I could do with doing the same thing, I think. When you've got over 1,000 games on your Steam library, yeah. I often encounter people who are like, oh my god, I've got so many games on my Steam library. I've got like 300 games. I'm like, I'm never going to finish those. I'm just like, 300. I remember when I had 300 games in my Steam library. That was so long ago. I mean, in my defense, I've had my Steam library for a long time. I know that's not like a huge defense, but it is a defense. So, yes, shut the hell up. We'll see what happens. Okay. Keep looking for those chicken guys. Keep looking for chickens. There's some chickens. I think that was chickens. It was chickens! Hello, dervish. Oh, more hens. Nice. I'd like a few more painted hens if I could have them, but I understand if you don't want to give me any. Realistically, I do need to go deeper into the Glass Desert, because I'm only really sort of explored the sort of the opening area of it. But realistically, that's all I kind of want to explore for now. I'm kind of hoping for another fire slime, because 1 is good, 2 is better. much like puddle slimes, kind of want to keep the number down. Not because they get like shy if there's a larger number. That's purely puddle quartz. But it's actually more of a case of hi. It's actually more of a case of the fact that you just don't have room for too much more than that, which can be a problem. Hi! Made it up. Oh, your stones. That'll work. Just whee! Fling them off the side of the cliff. Don't worry, they're chickens. They're birds. They can fly. Right? Something like that. Come on, up, please. Ooh. Oh, hey, look, this one's actually active. I didn't think this one was active yet. Ah. Hi. Pull you in. Ah, you're not actually active, are you? You're a bug. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I didn't think this one was active yet. It's not active yet. It's a bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's a water feature, guys. Hello, little dervish. I cannot you like fruit. Another time, perhaps. Painted hen. Yes, please. Nom. More painted hens. Yes, please. It is nice how they make the glass desert look so barren. Trust me, it'll get looking nicer again pretty darn soon. Okay. Oh, you're shaking already. There it goes. Nice. And I've got 9 tangle slimes. I can approve of this. Unfortunately, I can't take any of that crap back. Should still be here. I am fairly certain, for the most part, that... Oh, hello. Come here, you. Give me the tent, and I'll be very happy. And you as well. That being the case, I think I've got enough to justify... What's this? Silver parsnip. Because it's mean to leave him there. Oh dear. The fire comes. Right. While I would like a couple more dervish slimes, I'm okay with what I've got. And I'd like another fire. Maybe I'll get lucky and another fire slime will show up. Give me a few minutes. Maybe I can just get a couple more. Maybe I can get a couple more nice things. See, look, there it goes. The fire rages. Yes, the fire rises. And up. More fire slimes kicking around. Any more just appeared in the heat? Oh. Shame. The fire just rains down from the sky. Burns like hell. Oh, fire slime. Yes! Fire slime. And the derping. Don't actually go into the tornado. That would not be fun. Well, I got 3 fire slimes out of it, so that's very good. And if I can just find one more dervish slime, I will feel very accomplished in this trip. And I will go back home Annoyed that I have to come back the long way, but ultimately accepting that is worth the time. Come on, one more dervish slime, guys. One more dervish. I'm listening for the pop that appearing. There it is. There it is. Okay, now we can go. Now we can go. Believe me, I'm going. So we've got plenty of painted hens. Put a couple in storage for safekeeping. Tangle slimes, dervish slimes, the full works. This is great. Nice. So, tangle slimes, you're going in here. Welcome to your new home for the rest of your unnatural life. What happened? Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Jesus Christ. Goddamn boom. Fucking. Ah! I knew I should have checked that more carefully. Oh well, I can pick another one up. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully, at least. Fucking hell. And everything was going so well. 2, 3, 4. These areas got extra roost rows? Nope, I'm going to have to pull a couple out of storage. Okay, that's fine. A couple of painted hens can go into storage. And I'll deal with the leftover veggies next time. I didn't think I'd have enough room for all this. No. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, have some food. Shut the hell up. And it's back to the grind. Nice, okay, so fire slimes. Let's do this. Look, and they're already producing plorts. Isn't it great? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to sell any of them. They're going to have to go straight into slime science. Because I don't have any of the plorts in slime science already, so I need to start playing catch up. Fine, I still fucking... really annoys me. Nice. I'm sure they'll be very happy. Theoretically. Don't you dare. I am not in the mood for this shit. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of cubes. Okay then. Enjoy the food, guys, while you can. Actually, you probably can for a while. I've got a lot of phase lemons. Did I not put those away? Doi. No. 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 I will burn all your asses on that pyre if you are not careful. I don't know why they're so twitchy. Maybe we should up the feeding rotor. They literally have everything they need to be nice, safe, and calm. And they are just not. And I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because they're just hard to hold. They are the most annoying slime in the whole game. Just hands down. Oh, that's right. I didn't pick up any roosteros. Hold that thought, guys. Okay, so we will add fire plorts into the market, into the not the market, into the slime science thing. And we need to grab a couple of these. There. Ow. So, drop a couple of roosteros off into here. Leave that for a bit. And I noticed there were some oldies kicking around. In fact, let's say we empty this of the unnecessaries. Just 2 of those. Stony hens are eaten by you guys. Briar hens are eaten by you guys. It's a free-for-all. Old slime. Not many hens in there. Still, it's working out okay. Got plenty of you guys. Great, wonderful. I'm so happy about all this. Honestly, you'd think, wouldn't you? You would just think. There we go. Fortunately, they can't create big-ass tornadoes. They can just do the little things. Unfortunately, I don't have their favorite food. That's going to require yet another trip back. But that we can do now. After I've answered an email to Casey. Coming home. Hi, B. The year we both came home, do you think it could ever have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing, that was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. We both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time. If we had been less honest about it, about how you might still be running that little garden shop and I'd be still trying to write music out of that basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. I should have said it 100 times. Things got pretty real between those guys. As you can see, it's the full stack. I have everything. I haven't got these 5 yet. I'm not sure what they are. I think it's probably the DLC ones. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick run around, gather up the plorts. As they are. Wait, 7. That's a lot. I think we got enough for slime science. I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to go there. Grab... what? I'm trying to think how many of those slime science items were there. I can't remember now. We'll go there, look, quick, walk back, and then go back there again. So we'll be going around in circles for a while. Just have to bear with it. Takes a while. Okay then. Good, 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 good. There we go. Good job I got the extra size on the backpack. So much of this crap. It's all over the place. Like I said, I kind of wish you could have more slots, but I kind of understand that that's part of the game, is that you have to make choices about what you want to focus on at any given moment. So I understand why they don't, you know? Anything else around here? There's another one over there, that's good. What a dirge. You eat fruit, do you? Have some fruit, that'll make you sort of briefly happy, I suppose. And you guys eat meat. Despite the fact they look like vegetarians, they're definitely not. Get rid of those, I think. Don't need them. Okay. So we do a quick run through, gather up plorts, because we don't want the plort collectors getting full. That would be definitely not good. Really? Already? Ugh. See what I mean? If it's full, they can't pull any in. And that's not good. Like I said, it's good job I've got plenty of space. Yeesh. I need to do a second run through on that. And this one's full as well. Really? You've done it? Completely. You're still sprouting up slowly one by one. Did one of you guys just walk? Thought I heard the walker sound. No? This is the thing. They've got plenty of food. It's not that they're unhappy. They just like to warp. It's annoying. But that's just what they are. Any more? That's one. Hello. Dump some more fire plots in here. Again, fortunately fire plots aren't like massively needed. Thank God. That would be really annoying and inconvenient otherwise. There we go. quartz. So little time. Right. Seriously, so little time. Drop all these off. That will give me a good chunk of cash at least. Still won't be anywhere near enough to get 70. It's kind of just, you've got to be very patient. Like, so patient. Because it does really get to the point of kind of ridiculousness, I think, of just how much of this stuff you actually need. Especially for the cheaper ones. I mean, as you can see, this costs 9 each. That's it, 9. So I just gave myself 900 things. This is 29. So that's 2,900 I'm going to get for this. For it. 84 times 30, so that would be what? 260, 100 or something? No, 2,600. See, this is only 12. So, you know, swings and roundabouts really. Slime science, because I don't have any in slime science yet. Back and forth. Running back and forth all the time. Right. So you can see, yeah, I need to put some dervish plorts in there as well. There's one more type of slime that we don't have yet. And short version being, it's the mosaic slime. Pretty dangerous. It has an effect on the surrounding areas that can be problematic. You'll see. There's a reason why slime ranching is a dangerous business. And it's a good reason, I promise you. Oh, really? Again? I literally just picked you guys up. Missed. Nom. Eat. What time we got? 5 o'clock. Yay. God, this is just gone now. That's a good sign, isn't it? You off. You are. Little porch, please. There we go. Nice. Excellent. And we got 100 water too. Okay, good. Great. Wonderful. Brilliant even. Okay, so we drop you off. Not the dervish plorts and not the puddle plorts. They need to go into slime science. And then we'll make another trip to Glass Desert. wrong way round. Really? God. Remember what I said about this game devolving to busy work? This is not busy work. This is what the game ultimately devolves into. You running from one end of your ranch to the other end of your ranch, feeding the little bastards. Just for their poo. Just so you can satisfy that tickle of ever-increasing numbers. Quite a day today. You know, I was thinking if I streamed on Saturday that it would be a little livelier in here, but I guess not. Right. Is there anything I need to take with me? Not yet. Okay, no, that's actually the wrong way, because we want to take one of the warps. So we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Back to the desert we go. And we're in. Actually, we're not. We're only about halfway there. It's gonna take a long time. See, the game map's actually pretty big. The map, like the map screen makes the game actually seem kind of tiny, but it's actually bigger than it looks. It's a perspective thing, I think. So, yeah. That's the way it goes. Oop, forget. Anchor con. Right, let's go. Yeah. Really been going for over 2 hours already. Mental. Still, I think we're doing okay. Just everything takes time in this game. Recharge. Drink. Here we go. Whee! Okay. Let's head back to the glass desert. Actually trying to remember. Do they need puddle plorts? Because if they do, I can bring some with me on my next trip. That'd be useful. I think it's puddle. Oh no, there's a firestorm. Oh dear. This could be a problem. Everything's on fire. Hello, bird. Right, so there's a few things I need to keep an eye out for. It's not birds. Ow. I don't think I'm going to find any more tangle plorts kicking around. You need to look out for the favourite food of the... Unfortunately, it's probably turned into dust by now. Yeah, unfortunate. One more fire slime. Could be. If I'm lucky... I had a feeling this might happen. Hang on a sec. What does the dervish slime like? Is it the pickle pear? It is the pickle pear. You don't have a favourite and you like the painted hands. So, that being the case, we'll get rid of the fire slime. And we'll pick up these. And then we'll get the hell out of here. So we'll drop you off, get you a growing. What the hell? Where the hell did you come from? Oh, right. Yeah, we don't have too much left in that. Just in case you guys get any ideas. I've forgotten you could do that. It'll be alright. It's kind of run out of stuff in its automatic dispenser. Okay, so we'll drop the pickle pear off over here, and that way you can feed the dervish. And boink. Yeah, it's on a tree, would you believe? Here, have one. Fight amongst yourselves. Nice. Excellent. That's one more fruit I'm going to have to run around after all these idiots for. Anyway, we've got the royal jelly. That's quite a rare little thing. So that'll be pretty useful. The buzz wax is easy. We didn't need any of them for the warp tech though, did we? No, we need a deep brine and indigonium. Bloody indigonium, honestly. More tech in here. Butterscotch teleporter. Yeah, some stuff. Okay. I'm trying to remember if it's specifically that it needs puddle port. I think it does. In the desert, or if it would technically accept any port. I can't remember specifically. I'd have to double check that and look that up. I mean, to be on the safe side, I would. But I'm not going to. Hi, guys. More food! More food! There we go. Nice. Okay. So many boards. You will notice this is more or less what I do pretty much 90% of the time now. You know, adventuring has become my hobby. My main thing is looking after these goddamn slimes. Doesn't that make a rattling noise? Honest to God. The moment's got an itch. An itch I must scratch. So let's drop you off in the car. Anything to pick up? Anything to declare? No, I hate you. Yeah, I get that a lot. Okay. And soon I shall go exploring in the depths of the glass desert. All for the better. Right, so how are we getting on here? Uh-huh. Lots of roosteros. Oop, nope. That's one too many roosters, I think. And there. Okay, so we've got plenty of roosters now. So you guys can have the roosters and the hens. You guys can have your stony hens. We're going to take the colored hens. You guys. Nice. Everybody's happy. Except for me, because I keep getting exploded every 5 seconds. Which is not so good. But okay. Yep. And nice. Tangle oh, new mail. What'd I get? London. I know it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still missed you like crazy. When you told me about going to the far, far range, it made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want is just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why are there more songs about that, huh? Probably because most people wouldn't understand songs about that. It is a kind of rather odd, bittersweet story between Beatrix and Casey. Like, they clearly loved each other, but, you know, like he says, they kind of wanted different things. Beatrix was an adventurer, Casey wanted to settle down. And it wasn't that they didn't love each other, or they fell out of love with each other, or anything like that. It's just that ultimately they decided that they would want to pursue their own personal goals and try the long-distance relationship. The very long-distance relationship. Oh, what the hell? Really? For the love of God, guys. How the fuck does that keep happening? You know what? I may actually have to move you guys somewhere. Let's see now. If I swap you with what? If I swap you over here with the hunter plorts. Hunter slime. It's gonna be annoying, but I think I can manage it. And hopefully you guys won't get too grabby. Because that's 2 tangle slimes I lost now. That's irritating. I'm sure they'll appreciate their new home. God, that is really annoying. I forgot how irritating they can be. It's a prickly pear. And yes, I'm well aware that that's the joke. Wait, did I not build? I didn't build the auto feeder. I'm an idiot. I wonder where it was. I was like, wait, what's the... Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Actually, no, I don't need those. Go away. I will take you. You. Coming through. Good. So that's that. We can grab you up here. Any other floor? Nope. You guys can all have those. Give me some pots, please. Come on. Right. Let's keep going. Pop you into here. Since you're going down for some reason. That'll do it. So we'll take the puddle plorts with me. Don't put them in the thing, don't clean it. And that'll be good. So the honey plorts and the rad plorts get put away. And the dervish plorts get stuck in the sides. Okay, very good. Fortunately, I did have enough other places. And more rock quartz. Quartz. Endless amount of quartz. It's great if you're a fan of busy work. Fortunately, I am. Sort of. I'm okay with monotonous tasks. Okay then. One more quick check on the puddle slimes, just to make sure they haven't given me any more. And then we'll go back to the glass desert again. And this time, we'll go with, I think, more points. 12 should be good. Because I can't remember specifically if it's 4 of those things per area or if it's 3 of them. So either way, that gives us a number that's visible by both 3 and 4. So either way, I'm right. Annoying, guys. Really annoying. Still, we'll be fine. Coming through, guys. I think once I've done, I'll do one more exploration of the glass desert. And then I'll probably call it for today. Because my voice is starting to hurt. I really don't know how people can, like, just keep talking in a live stream for hours on end. I mean, my voice is genuinely hurting as I get close to 3 hours. I mean, I guess it's more of a practice thing. People get used to talking for a long time. And, you know, realistically, I suppose I'm only really used to talking for an hour at most. But it is an odd thing that I see people doing like 24-hour live streams, and I'm thinking, I know people have died doing 24-hour live streams, and that's just like, that's insane. I have absolutely no intention of ever doing a 24-hour live stream. If I ever was part of a 24-hour live stream, it would only be because I could do it in shifts. That's it. If I could never do one solo, like ever, I would never have the stamina to do that. I mean, I barely have enough stamina to do the 3-hour or so live streams that I do. So I could never stretch that to 24 hours, ever. Like I said, I could do it as part of a group. I could do it like, you know, taking a shift. But I could never do just a full length 24-hour live stream. Just not gonna happen. Right, let's get back. Okay then. Now we need to find the statues. Should be a few dotted around. Should be 3 dotted around in point of fact. Hang on. Oh no, it looks like a tangle slime. Shit. I think I've been an idiot bringing these here with me. Are they all tangle slimes? Hang on. Need to remember how the hell to get back up there. There we go. Nice. Yep, they're tangle slimes. I'm an idiot. I should have paid attention. Thing is, you see, normally those things have a color to the eyes, and those ones don't. They're just blue. I still don't see why this is, like, bugged out. If memory serves, this one also tends to turn itself off at a moment's notice as well, or it looks like it's off and it's not. So I think they've got that, like, reversed in some way, or, I don't know, something like that. Hello. I can at least bring some pairs with me next time. So it was tangle slime plorts that I needed. Well, that's okay. Actually, if I pick up some painted hens while I'm here, I can take them back. with me and feed them to the tangle slimes. And then I'll have tangle plorts. Thing is, you can't really do much in this area until you've activated those water fountains. That's kind of the big thing you need to do in order to, well, bring the glass desert to life, I suppose, is the way to describe it. Oh, that one's a rock slime. Are these ones rock slimes? Well, if these are rock slimes, I could be able to work that one out. Yeah, look, rock. There should be a third one kicking around here somewhere. Oh, so those are rock slimes. That's good. I always forget that these things don't have the color in them. So we just grab some vegetables. There should be some kicking around somewhere. Find some rock slimes, feed them. That will be good. Fortunately, we only need 3. And that'll give me the first set. And then at least show you what it is you've actually got to do in the glass desert. The glass desert is kind of a giant puzzle. You do like the heartbeats. That's great. You know you could do that. That's actually kind of funny. I honestly didn't know you could do that before. That's nice. I like it. It's a nice touch. Okay. Let's go turn that fountain on. And you will see the wonders of the glass desert when it is alive. Whee. And wait for it. Yeah, I don't need that either. Look, now it's properly active. And as you pull the ancient water off of it, and it gives you that for 30 seconds of ancient water. How that works, I have no idea. But in that 30 seconds, you can use your ancient water to... Whoops. It's alive! And that's a mosaic slime. Give me. Any more? Yeah, there's a few more. Any more? Hi. Oh, hello. Mosaics. Yes, mosaics. Give me the mosaic slimes. And that's basically how it works. You get 30 seconds of... I don't know what you call... Well, it says ancient water, so... Yeah, okay, whatever the hell that means. And it just brings everything to life. It's great. And also spawns a whole bunch of slimes. Which is also nice. As you can imagine, when you get it, you have to go pelting around to find all the places that you can use this ancient water on. Like this. And this. Except this. Music overlapping itself is hilarious. Damn it. Give me the mosaic slimes, please. Hi. The great thing about these areas is if you're inside them, you are protected from the firestorms. So it's not just a case of, oh, they spawn slimes. It's no, they outright protect you. So you want to do this. So you have to just keep your eye out for the flowers that you can sort of spray with the magic water. And you're good. Now I just want to keep my eye on for... What is the mosaic slime's favourite food? Don't remember. I'm sure some will pop up eventually. Waiting to see if this is it or if these are carrots. Wow. Careful now. Go, 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 go! Go faster! Come on, go! Nope, I'm gonna get from this one. But still, it's alive! No, damn it. Well, close enough. Yeah, well, you can go. I've still got 3. That's fine. Strictly speaking, I'll probably be able to get some when I get back anyway. Doesn't it look all pretty now that everything's alive? It's weird, despite the fact that's in the middle, the whole thing moves over in this direction. It doesn't actually make any sense when you stop and think about it. Just don't question it too much and you'll be fine. I think. Something like that. So yeah, we just basically want to wake up the glass desert. I'm a bit peeved that I forgot about the tangle plorts. But what you gonna do? So anyway, let's go back to the other side of things. Because unfortunately the thing just doesn't last long enough for you to get to any of the others. I mean, how it usually works is they're strategically placed, so there is usually some nice fountain where you can get stuff out of them nearby. Mosaic, thank you. Come here. Run away! Why did you bring me to this place? Mosaic slime and mosaic slime. Thank you. Now I just need the mosaic slime's food, and I can go back again. If I do happen to encounter any tangle plorts, tangle slimes, and I may get rid of the... So those are all carrots. Ow. I'm really trying to remember what their favourite food even is. Because look, these are carrots, clearly. They'll probably start growing soon. I can't remember specifically if it will give me any mosaic slime's favourite food here, or if I need to go exploring further into the desert in order to get it. These are all looking like carrots. It's not to say they won't. What is their favourite food? Hang on a sec. Hold that thought, guys. Mosaic slimes like the silver parsnip. So let's see if I can find some silver parsnips. One would hope. They have to be around here somewhere. I know I had one at one point, but as I said, that's almost certainly gone by now. I'd be genuinely surprised if it's still around. And I haven't remember seeing any anywhere else. See, those will look like carrots. Pretty sure those are all carrots. Those are carrots. Maybe we should go deeper. Let's go wandering in the glass desert for a bit. Worst case scenario, I'll just get rid of me puddle plorts. I don't need them that much. I've got enough in slime science and the money. Danger. Yeah, big danger. So let's just get rid of those. Notice it's not the slime sea. It's the sand sea. And we have some angry feral slimes. Yay. Hello. Whoa. Okay, hi guys. Well, they seem to have calmed down a bit now, so that's good. Deep breath. Whee! See, for this, you need mosaic plorts. And that'll activate the one around here. Fortunately, I don't have any of those at the moment. I might be able to get some in a bit, but I don't think it's really worth it in the long run. I will be coming back here again in the next session. Hello. Okay, let's just keep going and see if we can find any silver parsnips. That's really what I'm looking for right now. There's bound to be some kicking around somewhere, I'm sure of it. I just don't know where. I also don't know if I'm specifically going to have to rebuild the plants in the area or if I can just find some. Probably going to have to rebuild the plants in the area. But we'll keep going for now. Ooh, an email from Casey. Jump over the shit. Sorry, I panicked then for a split second because I realized I was out of blue. I was like, oh no! Hello. We got a big ass temple over here. And if you check, it's the final destination. Two doors, Beatrix. Life is filled with moments where there are two doors and you can only choose one. I came to the far, far range because my search for the unknown is in my bones. And in time, even 1,000 light years away from Earth wasn't enough. So I searched for secrets within the ancient ruins that led me here. This place was my ticket to go even further. Left or right? What do you think? Let's see what this says. The ruins are actually great engines that allow for travel through space and maybe even time. After years of study, I knew how to activate them, and I alone would be the first to cross over the true beyond. It was the ultimate adventure. But then there's that other door. I met Thora, and I fell in love. What are the chances of that? She had a piece of my heart, and the universe had the other. Two doors, Beatrix. They both lead to the same place. It's a bit of a tease, I know. I chose my door. I went back to the ranch and promptly sold it. I packed my things and took a tour of this beautiful land one last time, leaving these little notes for you. It was time I said goodbye to the life I had. My hands and feet tingled as I approached this monolithic warp terminal. What lay ahead of me was an adventure unlike anything I'd ever known in my life. I stepped onto the platform, my heart racing. but I didn't go. I had packed for a new adventure, but it wasn't going beyond space and time. So I said a little goodbye to what could have been and headed to Thor's ranch. I'm looking forward to hearing the sounds of those wind chimes. I've never been in love before, never known anything like it. It's time I got to knowing what all the fuss is about. So good luck to you, Beatrix. Always remember to use your head, but let your heart do the thinking every now and again. It might surprise you. And unfortunately, the warp is broken. You can't actually go anywhere. There's nowhere else to go. This is it. This is the end of the world. There's nowhere beyond this. Although it looks like there's another teleporter there because, you know, you get the thing there and all this stuff. In reality, there isn't. This is it. That's the end. There's no further than this. You reach the end of your journey just as Hobson does. And unfortunately, it seems in the time between him being here and us being here, something happened and it got destroyed. There's no way to activate it. No way to, quote, end the journey. It is what it is. That there is no real end. I wonder if these would grow silver parsnips if I waited long enough. They could well do. But I don't think this is a place for waiting. There's an email from Casey waiting for me back. Assuming all emails, of course. Other way, all of them. Don't need a tab slide all the way. I could wait. I would probably end up with something. I don't know. I honestly don't think it is possible to activate this teleporter. That's not the point. Like I said, it's about the end to the adventure, not the beginning of the next one. I could give it 5 minutes to see if they grow. It is kind of weird because this last sort of temple room, this room here, wasn't added along with the rest of the glass desert when it came to that big sort of update. It was only added after the fact, like one last sort of conclusion. And it was kind of weird because I felt like it was a build-up that never really got paid off, or at least it didn't pay off in the way I thought it was going to. Because, you know, Hobson talks about how, you know, he activated it, but then he moved on. And I was wondering, well, like, maybe we can activate it. Maybe we can go further. Maybe we can take that next step. But ultimately, it would seem fate had made the choice for us. We cannot activate this warp point. At least not as far as I know. If there is a way to activate it, please, dear God, please tell me. But as far as I know, there's no way to activate it. And I really don't think these are going to be growing up anytime soon. Which is really friggin' annoying. I could keep waiting, but I mean, it's almost 6 o'clock here. I do actually need to go. My throat is starting to hurt. I need a drink. I need the toilet. I have water, but I need else. I need more. And it's almost dinner time. I'm getting hungry. So I really can't wait any longer. So maybe I'll find some on my way back. Maybe I'll get lucky. But yeah. That's the end, in a way, the end of Slime Rancher. It's not the end, but it is a end of Slime Rancher. It is one of the ends of Slime Rancher. The far end, well, I should say the far end of the far range would be one way to put it. Still, good fun. Careful now. So we'll slowly make our way back. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some of these I can actually friggin' pull up. Would be nice. So there's a dervish slime. So really, realistically, I need to come here with mosaic. Quartz with dervish plorts and with tangle plorts. So hello. That's it. That's all I need. I need 1. I've got 3. I've got 4. Excellent. That is literally what I need. That is exactly what I needed. There's the hops over there. Oop, hold up. There we go. Out of the way, please. Thank you. Hi, what you saying here? Must have been one heck of a scorcher that caused these glass formations. They always looked like flames to me. Like a great firestorm covered this land before being frozen in time. Then again, maybe these are flames burning away. Maybe these are flames burning away at a pace that we can't even perceive. Perhaps this desert has 2 different times overlapping one another. And here we are, stuck in the middle of it. Wouldn't that be just wild? Yeah, it would be, actually. But I don't think they are. They look pretty solid. I need to remember which way is the way back. I think we can get back this way. Past the angry slimes. Yeah, we can get back this way. Door. It's the other side of that door we saw earlier, actually, as it happens. It makes it good. Great, success. And we're back in safety. Well, safety in giant ass quotation marks. We already got my 10 mosaic slimes, we're fine. Right, teleporter time. Let's go. And then we'll draw this stream to an end. I think. Because it really is starting to get to that point. I'm getting tired. And I just need to do other stuff. Like food. Definitely food. Bonk. And they grow. Excellent. Brilliant. Amazing. We'll just check on that email from Casey. And we'll say, whoa. Getting a little peeved in there, are you? Well, you can wait for the auto feeder to work and we'll see what happens. Oh, you're really going for it, aren't you? Calm down, please. Honestly. You'd think they'd never been fed before. Oops. What the fuck? How did that even happen? Like, seriously, how the fuck did that even happen? How did you get a goddamn dervish plort in there? Can someone please explain that to me? That literally doesn't make any goddamn sense. What the hell? Like, how the hell did that even happen? What the fuck? How did you get a dervish plort? That... I don't get how that happened. It literally makes no sense whatsoever. There are no dervish forts anywhere near here. How did that happen? Okay, my only thought is that a dervish tornado literally came from over here all the way across over there carrying a bleeding dervish. That's what happened. Look. Look, there are dervish forts all over the floor here. That is what happened, isn't it? A goddamn tornado kicked off. And yeah, look. Look, they're bleeding everywhere. You guys are idiots. Like, I can't even begin to describe how much you are idiots. Oh god. It's gonna be a long day, guys. I don't have time for this. I really do have to go. Okay, so let's go read the email from Casey, sort everything out, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I will work out this bullshit between episodes. Just read the email from Casey, because it might be the last one. Life is different now. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier, and when I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl I know, you're happy out there on the very farthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunset over there are as gorgeous as they are over here. And that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realize that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix LeBro. And I'm happy to know that maybe one of those stars you see up there in the sky is you. So sad. But, yeah. I'm calling it because I need to deal with these goddamn fucking annoying slimes and their goddamn bullshit and... It's annoying, guys. It's really annoying. So yes, I'm going to call this before I get too angry and before I, start starving to death, because I'm actually really quite hungry right now because it's dinner time here. So yes, we'll deal with this. I will deal with this, and I'll see you. If you are watching this on Twitch, please remember I have a YouTube channel that you are welcome to subscribe to. Same name, you will find it in the offline screen when I finish this stream. You can also follow me on Twitter, again, find it in the offline screen. If you are watching this on YouTube when I upload the archive footage later on, you are welcome to follow me on Twitter. Well, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. Link is on the main page. It's Oymon Gaming. It's easy to find. You can also follow me on Twitch. You can find me up on there. Not a problem. Absolutely fine. Really, really good fun. So you've got YouTube, you've got Twitter, you've got Twitch. You can find me in many different places on the internet these days. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next stream or the next YouTube video or whatever the hell happens. Bye-bye. 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 Goodbye.